And here we go. Okay, we're going to get started. So welcome to the new ambassador training. I'm excited to do this. My name is Cheryl Bishop. I live in BC, so just outside of Vancouver, and I'm in our head office right now. So we'll get going with this presentation. For those of you that I really didn't get a chance to get to know, I want to let you know who is Cheryl Bishop. So who am I, just to give you a little insight. I worked for the financial institution for 16 years and honestly thought I was going to be there forever. And then I got involved in a direct sales, which really helped me on my sales skill. Did that for 14 years, and honestly, I thought I was going to be there forever. And then I got involved in a fitness skincare company in 2005, and that's when I met Colin Sprake. Him and I became friends through meeting through that company. I decided to only have that company for a couple of years. I felt that God was putting me on a path, and I didn't know what path, but I realized now the reason I got involved in that fitness skincare company in 2005 was to meet Colin so that I could really help him to grow Make Your Mark. So in 2009, I joined my dear friend Colin Sprake to assist him to build Make Your Mark, and we started in Surrey, BC, and we've launched into Calgary 4 years ago, in Toronto 2 years, and now, of course, we're in Dallas. And I love the people in Dallas. Anyways, there's so many things I'm sure you all know, but I just love being in Dallas. So I think it's a pretty special place. Author of Entrepreneurial Success Stories. Some of you may have read that book that we sold at Business Mastery. My chapter is Everything Happens for a Reason. And there is a story in there on how Colin and I really connected. So there's a picture of Colin and I love Colin. I love his family. And I love what we do at Make Your Mark. So what I do now is I manage the ambassador section of the company. I've recently taken that over because we had someone that was managing that had moved on to other things in her life. So I've decided I really want to take this on because I really want to grow it. It wasn't growing as much. I also am assisting with Heart Connections. And what Heart Connections, I'll talk about it a little bit later in this presentation. It's more of a leverage for ambassadors in the ambassador program. I also speak at events when Colin is not available or when the audience is less than 100. Due to Colin's heavy schedule, and he cannot help himself but wants to, serve so many people, we kind of had to make a rule in the company that we only book Colin for events like conferences or associations over 100 because he wants to serve so well, and he does it beautifully, but we've had to sort of make that rule for his schedule. We haven't duplicated him yet. When we do, it'll be different. So the ambassador training, what I'm going to go through for you to understand is why we created the ambassador program. I'm going to do some training on the ambassador program, and I'm going to talk about leverage, and I'm going to talk about gratitude group. Welcome to those of you that just joined us. So I want to say welcome. I have put everybody on mute because I'm recording this for people that could not attend so that I can send the recording out. So welcome to the ones that just joined us recently. And then I'm going to talk about the gratitude group. So here we go. Why was the ambassador program created? Well, it was created for you to easily pass on your awesome experience from Business Mastery and Make Your Mark to others. When we did our very first Business Mastery in 2010, it was a small group. It was like 19 of our students. And every one of them came up to me and said the same thing. Number one, they said, I wished I would have done this course first because now I think differently on sales and marketing. And number two, how do I share this with other people? I know people in my world that need this seminar. So we thought, wow, it's great that people want to refer people, but we want to thank them. So we created the ambassador program. And we also created it to form a like-minded community. Those of you that were at the ambassador breakfast, I had even mentioned we're holding them in restaurants because we want to contribute to the community. So we feel if we hold our meetings in a restaurant, that's helping the restaurant. People will eat there, drink there. And so we really want to form a like-minded community of business owners that can assist each other to grow. I'm sure all of you know strengths are in numbers. If you have one stick, you can break it very easily. If you have 5 sticks and they're in a bundle, much harder to break. And that's just like when people form together in a community and support each other, That's where a real win-win can help the community grow. Hashtags we have is MYM Family. The hashtag I'm creating with MYM is MYM, which stands for Make Your Mark, MYM Community, because I really want to build the ambassador program as a strong community. Now, what's in it for you as an individual in this ambassador program? There really is so much. And I know most people, there is income opportunity here, but most people don't refer people due to the money, which I totally get. But we wanted to thank people, and we thought cash is sort of king. That was the simplest way to reward people. So that's what we created. So I'll go through the steps. At Business Mastery, you would have seen and received the red and white tickets. Those we created as a tool to help people share Make Your Mark. So on those red and white tickets, when you refer someone and you pass them out and they actually register, when they attend the 2-hour event, which is called Mastering Your Business for Maximum Profit and Success, when they attend, when you are an ambassador, then we will send out a check for $20 per person that you refer to us. Now, those red and white tickets, I'm also going to train you a little bit later on how to pass them out really effectively. And also know that in the ambassador program, everything we train, you can use in your business. And that is my intention. Every time we train anything on for the ambassador program, it is tools that you can walk away and you can implement into your own business. Here's what we've recognized is we've recognized so many times it's easier for people to sell or promote somebody else's product or service than it is for themselves. So what I always say with the ambassadors is anytime you're not confident enough, you start sharing Make Your Mark, you get so confident doing that it's going to build your confidence level up in your business. So going back to the ambassador, what's in it for you? You can receive $20 for each new person that goes to the 2-hour event. And of course, they should be business owners because that is our target market. And when I say that, Colin has the biggest passion to help business owners. Could we help every single person like Business Mastery is more personal growth and business growth? Yes, we could. However, his passion has always been this. Years ago, when he would drive by a business that he knew was there, and then he could see a sign saying out of business or gone out of business, that always saddened him. So that's why he has such a passion for entrepreneurial. So that's who our target market is. Now, once a person, let's say you refer somebody by the name of Tammy, as she goes to the 2-hour event, so then our system will send you out a month later a $20 check. I'm only focusing on one person right now. If you have 5 people, then that would be $20 times 5. Now, Tammy goes to Business Mastery, and let's say she decides to purchase one of the Sherpa packages or Quantum Trainer. Then our system will kick out 10% of that to you. And the 10% will come out each month. So each time Tammy attends one of her seminars in her package, you will receive 10%. Now, this will come a little bit clear a little bit later in the presentation. Also, you get to be a start of the huge transformation in people's lives. I can tell you, we've done probably 100 business masteries by now. The amount of testimonies that people send to us and say they're so thankful to experience business mastery. It has saved people's lives. It has saved marriages. It has reignited relationships between the parents and their adult children. It has done so much. People have decided they're in the wrong business and they have a passion for something else. Like so much has happened in people's lives. In fact, we've had so many also say they are so grateful to the ambassador that referred them to Make Your Mark. And the gratitude is tenfold. You also get to be a part of a huge heart-centered family, which is the MYM family and MYM community. That to me is one of the special parts about being a part of Make Your Mark. Now I'm going to play a little video that shows Colin, and you can hear it for any of you that maybe called in. You'll be able to hear Colin give you an idea of the effective way to pass out the red and white ticket. So this is 4 minutes long, and here we go.
Another thing, the biggest thing about these tickets is when you hand them out to the evening, people need to understand that you have to understand that they're skeptical. So the most important thing to find out is not just to go to somebody like this and say, yeah, I'm with Keely, she's a good friend, or another business owner that I know, and I say, Keely, I've been to this amazing event, you've got to go, it's so exciting, because she'll think I'm on drugs. She'll think I've drank some unusual thing or whatever it is. The most important thing is to keep them in your pocket, your jacket pocket, or whatever it is. And then when I meet Keely, and I know Keely would benefit from it, I really engage Keely in the conversation to figure out where she's at in her business. So, hey Keely, how's it going?
Great. How are you?
Fantastic. I know we've been doing business together for a while. I've realized that you have some challenges in your business right now.
Yes, I'm very busy. I have 2 young kids, and I just don't know where to fit everything in.
Are you making the money that you want right now from your business?
No.
So, I've been working with somebody for the last while. It's been really great, and it's really helped me a ton in my business. And I'd like to maybe to refer you to them and really let you understand who they are. But the key thing, they're going to be able to help you make more money in your business. Would that be something of advantage to you? Would you think it'd be something of interest to you?
Yeah.
Now the thing is, I have a couple of tickets to the event that's coming up. This one's the 31st of July.
I'm just, you know what? I'm just going to increase the volume because I just got a message. So excuse me, I'm only going to increase it on my laptop. Oh, come on. Just to help you out there. From current select. Okay, we'll play it again. Oh, my apologies. I went to put something on chat. Hang on one sec. Technology from current. Okay, here we go.
The other thing, the biggest thing about these tickets is when you hand them out to the evening, people need to understand that you have to understand that they're skeptical. So the most important thing to find out is not just to go to somebody like this and say, yeah, I'm with Keely, she's a good friend, or another business owner that I know, and I say, Keely, I've been to this amazing event, you've got to go, it's so exciting, because she'll think I'm on drugs. She'll think I've drank some unusual thing or whatever it is. The most important thing is to keep them in your pocket, in your jacket pocket, or whatever it is. And then when I meet Keely, and I know Keely would benefit from it, I really engage Keely in a conversation to figure out where she's at in her business. So, hey Keely, how's it going?
Great. How are you?
Fantastic. I know we've been doing business together for a while. I've realized that you have some challenges in your business right now.
Yes, I'm very busy. I have 2 young kids, and I just don't know where to fit everything in.
Are you making the money that you want right now from your business?
No.
So, I've been working with somebody for the last while. It's been really great, and has really helped me a ton in my business. And I'd like to maybe to refer you to them and really let you understand who they are. But the key thing, they're going to be able to help you make more money in your business. Would that be something of advantage to you? Would you think it'd be something of interest to you?
Yeah, sure.
Now the thing is, I have a couple of tickets to the event that's coming up. Mm-hmm. This one's the 31st of July. But of course, there's events quite regularly. But the most important thing for you to understand is these tickets have value. They're $149 each. Now it's a 2-hour event that's held in the evening. And this 2-hour event, really, it's important that you go out. But I'm happy to give you these tickets if you're interested in making more money in your business and really learning how to balance some of that lifestyle stuff that you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Would that be of interest to you?
Yes, please.
Now, I'd love to give these to you. But the key thing I want from you is I want a commitment that you're going to go. Because I'd rather give these to somebody else who's interested in going if you're not going to go. I don't want them to go in your refrigerator and then you just throw them in the garbage. So, do you commit to going?
I do. I can't do the 31st, but...
Great. So, and I'll let you know about the next date.
Okay.
Okay. And then the next date, what I would like to do is I'm going to phone the office and get you booked in. Mm-hmm. Is that okay with you?
Yep. And
then they'll contact you and make sure they get you booked into the next date. And then once I know what that date is, I'll actually come out that evening and attend with you to make sure that you're not there by yourself, but you'd also engage with other people. I'll introduce you to some other people. That'd be good?
Yeah.
Good.
Sounds
Here's the
great.
tickets, please.
Thank
They're
you.
worth $149 each. Really, really important that you commit to showing up, because otherwise I know other people that would love them as well.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Thank you so much. Awesome. Give me a hug. So that's how you hand the tickets out. See the value in building the tickets. It's not about just handing them out, lots of excitement. This event was awesome. This person's amazing. You've got to go to these courses. That's the wrong way to hand them out. The way to hand them out is to find out what the person's challenges are in their own business, and then give them tickets, and most importantly, get commitment from them, number one. And number two, make them lazy by saying, I will phone the office for you, get you registered, get you booked in. So that really helps you as the ambassador. It really gets the ambassador program working for you and gets that income working for you as well. We watch ambassadors who do it this way, and the results are flawless. They're making thousands of dollars every month by referring business to us, and they get their commission checks from our ambassador program. So please make sure you hand out the tickets this way. It works phenomenally well, and cut all the fancy words like amazing, awesome, whatever. Just find out what their pain is, and find you've got a solution for them by going out to the evening. So I'm sure you enjoyed watching this video. Here's some really key things you can do as an ambassador to really maximize your leverage. And you do the exact same thing whether it's one-on-one or one on a whole table of people, because you just have to figure out what the pain is of all of them around the table, and then make sure you get the tickets out in a very powerful way. Thank you so much, Keely.
Thank you.
So that gives you a little idea the best way to pass out the tickets. Now, what we've recognized, the most important takeaways in that video that I just played with Colin passing out the ticket to Keely is building the value of the ticket. We all know that we get invited to free webinars, free events, and most people are feeling now, what's the catch, or what are they going to sell me? I'm trusting that you all know we're really not about selling. We're more about assisting people to grow. And often people are like, well, they look at us because we're so different, because that's not in the marketplace. But we just care so much about people. So build the value. If you have not, you as yourself, have not been to a 2-hour event because you got introduced to Business Mastery a different way, then make sure you go to one of the 2-hour events. And in fact, we have many business owners that will go several times, because you can always learn something different. So you're welcome as an ambassador to go as many times as you want. So build the value in the ticket. Find out the person you're speaking to, what is their challenge in their business, and address it. Often, you know, the great question is, are you making the money you want in your business? Most people say no, because they want to make more for a variety of different reasons. You know, are you finding enough clients? So a lot of times people go no. So find out their challenge and address that challenge. And number 3, oh, I see a typo on my PowerPoint. And number 3 is share this from your heart, meaning share it from your own personal experience, what you got out of it. That always helps people. Now, at any time you want to know, when is the next 2-hour event, when's the next Business Mastery, when's any of our courses, you go to sherpacourses.com. And that is the same anytime you want to know when the next ambassador training is. We have that all listed in there, and it's alphabetical by each event. So Sherpa Courses with an S.com is where you want to go on a regular basis to know what's happening. Okay, so you want to keep that. Maybe keep a folder in your email or Outlook or somewhere in your laptop documents. Make your mark folder and put little things in there like, this is the website I check out for events. So the next 2-hour event, which is the red and white tickets, is February 28th from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Plano Event Center. That is the next 2-hour event. Now, some people say, do my guests have to have the ticket in their hand? No, they don't. You can either call the office to get your guests registered. We always need their first name, last name, email, phone number, and what city they live in. Or you can send them. On the red and white tickets is a website called knowledgeactionprofit.com. You can absolutely email them that website, and always include your success number. that success number will link them to you. So very important, when you're passing out those red and white tickets to people, always make sure the little white box, you have filled in your success number. And print very clearly, because there has been time where people will call the office and say, I'm not sure if this is a 0 or a 6. So make sure your success number is very legible, that they can read each number. And that is how they're linked to you. Now, the next Business Mastery coming up. Now, you may notice the date is different than what we said at Business Mastery. And I want to explain to you why. We have switched the dates from Vancouver. Originally, Colin was going to go to South Africa with Richard Branson. This was a very hard decision for Colin. He was supposed to go at the end of April. So we were going to have Vancouver Business Mastery beginning of April and Business Mastery at the end of April, and we were going to have another trainer do it originally. Colin has decided the trainer that we have in mind is not ready to do it, and Colin loved being in Dallas, and his heart is in Dallas right now. So he has made the decision to not go to South Africa with Richard Branson. A tough decision for him, but he really wants to focus to make sure the Business Mastery, when you refer your people to Business Mastery, that they are taken care of by Colin Sprake himself. So you may notice the date has been changed. We are calling anyone that of you on this webinar has referred people, we're calling them all right now and letting them know. So Business Mastery, next Business Mastery is April 25th to 27th, so that you are aware of. Now, all of you in business should have your own avatar. So maybe learn from this if you do not. It's always good to know who your avatar is, because that will help you identify where you're going to hang out to find your avatar. So I just want to give you an idea of who Make Your Mark's avatar is. So they are committed to their success. Number one, we're a business education company, a business entrepreneurial academy, if you want to say. We want people committed to their success, because here's what we notice. If people are just interested in their success, they're going to struggle. But when people are committed, it's like going to the gym. When you're committed to go 3 times a week, you will get the results you want. When you are not committed to going 3 times a week, you will not get the results you want. So our avatar is we want them committed to their success. And this is why we talk about committed versus interested all the time. Disposable income. The reason they want avatar should have disposable income is that when they understand marketing, there may be times they need to change their marketing, and they might need a little bit of cash to do that. Age 40 to 60 is our prime avatar. Business with like 1 staff, perhaps part-time, or an independent consultant, contractor, or maybe a couple of members of their team. I like to say team versus staff. Focused on one business. Focus. What you focus on expands. And this is for you too. If you've got too much on your plate and your focus is diluted, you really got to narrow in, because what you focus on will expand. So in your business, if you're focused on sales, your sales will expand. So, really take that as a no. And Colin says that at Business Mastery as well. Now, where do our avatars hang out? Is absolutely in each community. Business groups, entrepreneurial groups, meetup groups, all that sort of thing. Chambers of commerce, they're all at chambers of commerce or boards of trades. They hang out at galas, online networking, associations. There's associations for mortgage brokers that we've spoken at and we still get called to speak at. There's a ton of associations for financial advisors. There's associations. There's association of plumbers. So they hang out there too. Charities, franchises, networking for sure, conferences. So that's where our avatar hangs out. You might want to figure out where your avatar hangs out if you have not done that already, because that's where you want to hang out, is where they're hanging out for your more success. Now, I want to go through how to be successful in the ambassador program. You can choose to be successful or outrageous successful, really. So successful, if you refer 4 people that are non-avatar, so let's say 4 people that are not in business to the 2-hour event, you're going to get $80, because that's $20 per person. So 20 times 4 is $80. And that's all you're going to get. But if you want massive success in the ambassador program, you refer for avatars, meaning business owners that are focused and they want to build their business. What will happen is you still will receive the $80, but typically 1 out of 4 will join our Sherpa package. So that means you'll get $80 plus $1,672.80. So that is more massive success. And I know many people are not focused on the money, which is totally fine, but know that you could share this money. I have one lady that gives all of her ambassador checks back to charity. So it doesn't have to be about the money. Or if some people just can't afford to join a Sherpa package, they can pay for it through the ambassador program. And that's what I love about it is I know there are people that are financially strapped and I want to assist them as much as I can. Through the ambassador program, we educate them. They start making money through the ambassador program. It can start paying for the best mindset groups. And then once they're trained throughout the best mindset group and they're growing their income, then eventually they can go into the Sherpa package, which will just take them to whole new heights. We have people in the program that never thought they would be making the money they are now. And when I hear that, it's like, oh, that's a song to my heart. So you can choose. You can either, go for one elite student or 4 non-ideal clients for Make Your Mark. And so, that's sort of the idea, just to show you about the avatar. When you're and you for your business as well, when you focus on your avatar is where you're going to make more money because they're your avatar. If you focus more on non-avatar, that's where you maybe not bringing in the sales you want. Now I'm going to go through how to sign into your ambassador account. So this is our website. Our website is mymsuccess.com. And when you'll see the arrow on the PowerPoint goes towards the ambassador. You click on the ambassador link. That will take you to this page that says, are you already an ambassador? You would log in there. Or if you're new to the program, then you would click there to register. So this is the ambassador page. Most of you have already clicked on, so that's where you would go log in here, already an ambassador. That will take you to this page where on the top right, you'll see an orange button that says login. That is where you're going to log into your ambassador account. Then it will take you to, type in your email and your password, which you would have done when you first signed up. So that's where it'll take you there. And then this is what's called your back office to the ambassador program. Now this is Stefan's back office. I'm using his because mine, I'm not technically an ambassador because I'm a team member of Make Your Mark. So I have a whole bunch of zeros in mine. I wanted to show you someone that is doing the ambassador program and making some income. So I wanted to show you Stefan's, and he's in Vancouver. This is what will eventually happen is you'll see that you'll have an earning section, earned, a waiting for approval section, a waiting payout, and paid to date. So with Stefan, he's got a few people that have signed up for an elite. And so you'll see paid to date is lower, and then his earnings is $7,627. So he is getting income now each month because he's got people that have signed up through the Sherpa program. And he is doing a lot of sharing. Now there's a share section. So what I would suggest you do when you have time is play a little around in this system and get to know it. It's like anything when you're learning something new, there will be a learning curve. But once you learn it, it's easy. But there is that learning curve. So be patient with yourself. There's a share section where you can send emails, you can post on Facebook, you can post on Twitter, and you can post on LinkedIn. When you share this, the link that will be shared is your personal link. So meaning if anyone clicks on that, they're automatically attached to you. So really important if you're going to share anything through email that you either, if you're going to do it outside of your back office, that you include either your link, which you can copy and paste from here and use in your Outlook email if you want to, but always make sure either your link is there or your success number if you're sending them to Knowledge Action Profit. Another tip I really need to give you here is Make Your Mark does Facebook ads. Never share Make Your Mark's Facebook ads on Facebook because they won't be linked to you. So very important to use your own link. I love seeing where people are coming from, so I really want them to be attached to you. If you're sharing a link, make sure it's the right one. And at any time you have any questions, you can call us here at the office. Ryan is always in the office. I'm in and out sometimes, but Ryan can always answer your questions here at the office. So you have a share section that you can easily share. Now, these are called assets. In the assets area, we have pictures, we have videos that you can share. Most important that I want you to really educate yourself is on the Ambassador Star Rewards program. Those of you who were at the breakfast after Business Mastery, the Ambassador Breakfast, you would have received the copies of this. Any of you on this call that did not make the Ambassador program, you want to go in here and print them off. The Ambassador Star Reward program and the Ambassador Tracker sheet. This is an addition to the Ambassador program. I wanted to have some fun this year. So the Ambassador Star Rewards program, you get to earn a lot of different rewards. There's cash, there's $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 cash. There's a trip to Vegas, there's a trip to Hawaii for 4 people all inclusive. Hello, you want to go for that? Why not? So there's lots of different prizes that we have that you can, excuse me, you can take advantage of it. So for any of you that aren't aware of it, print those off so you can see them. The Star Rewards program goes from January 1st to December 31st. So we're just in the second month of this. So you can definitely get to, and many rewards in that program. So make sure you print it off. Another section of your back office is called stats. This is where you can see how many times have you shared your link, how many clicks, meaning people have clicked on your link, how many referrals you have yourself. Stefan has 217 referrals. Some have attended, some have not attended the 2-hour event, and some didn't show up last one, so now he's doing the follow-up for those people. So this is the stat area so that you can really see how you're doing through the whole program. Now, I love this section. I love the leverage through what we call heart connections. This is a huge leverage and a part of the Star Rewards program. Now, if I'm ever going too fast, or you're like, whoa, this is so much information to take in, know that honor yourself, it's a learning curve. So we'll just take a little bit of time. What is heart connections? This is a way of leverage for you as an ambassador. Do you know of an association or a conference or an event that might need a keynote speaker or a guest speaker? If you do, we make it so simple. All you have to do is the introduction. We at Make Your Mark will assist you in how to do the introduction. What we have found, since we've been doing this for a few years, is the best way is an email introduction. And I can email you an example of that. Just let me know, and I can do that. So what happens with the email, let's say you know somebody that is in charge of a conference that is coming up and the attendees are all entrepreneurs, and you know who's organizing it. I have an email that you can introduce the organizer to me, let's say. And then I would hit reply all so that you would see my reply. And chances what I would do is get a hold of the organizer to get on a call so that I can discuss the opportunities. So this type of connection has huge financial potential for you. And I'm going to give you an example. Most ambassadors feel awesome about assisting others to grow personally and professionally. I believe we're all a piece of a puzzle, and somehow we all fit together. And when we all fit together, that makes a beautiful picture that, as far as I'm concerned, is for all our communities. So this is a great way to take advantage of the leverage. So I want to give you an example of how much potential. I mean, we have ambassadors that are making a ton of money through this program, and I'm going to give you an example. We have a lady by the name of Joe. She referred us to was speaking at an event, and at the event, 50% of the attendees at the event, I think there were 70 ladies. This was a women's event. 50% of our audience attended Business Mastery. Now, what happened is some bought a Sherpa business package. So to date, we have paid Joe $1,256. She still has earning $1,394, which is about to be paid out. And her unearned is still sitting there, which we will be paying out each month, is $9,137. So by Joe referring us to this conference, it was a women's entrepreneurial conference, the total income she got by just doing the referral is $11,788. And this is the one woman, what she does every time she gets a check is she puts it to a charity that is very close to her heart. And she loves to be able to do that. So in the Star Rewards program, I don't want to get confusing, but there's Star Rewards program, you can either earn 25 or 50 stars by referring us to a conference. Now, just to give you a little idea where we've spoken at, in Canada, in BC, we've spoken at the Canada Financial, where it has a whole bunch of financial people. We've got the mortgage brokers, Social Light, Mompreneurs, Board of Trade, Alberta, Calgary. I spoke at the Calgary Residential Rental Association. The whole audience was entrepreneurs. Ontario, Toronto Entrepreneurial Conference, Mompreneur, the Success Session. So US, we have a whole market in the US. We've spoken at Evolutionary Business Council, NSA, Global. This is just some of them. So why I put this up is just to trigger your mind. Maybe you know of an association or conference that's coming up, and you may want to do the introduction for us. And I'd love to help you with that. So what extra income through the ambassador program, what could you do with the extra income? I'll give you some ideas that many ambassadors do. A variety of ambassadors do a variety of different things. Some of them put money towards their Sherpa package, and that helps them pay it off faster. So some we have that. Some are putting it towards their car payment. So when they get a check, they just put it towards their car payment so that they can pay down their car payments faster. Some, like Joe, give it to their favorite charity. Some, financially, maybe they're a bit strapped and they couldn't do the Sherpa package, but now they can join Best Mindset. And some put it aside for family vacation. Like Stefan, he just took his wife away to Banff in Alberta with his income from the ambassador program. And it's, there's just so much you can do. And maybe you can think of other things that you can do. So contact email for anything about an association or an event or that you may have questions on. That email is heartconnections with an S at MYM Success. We are growing in our office. Right now, I take care of that email, but we've just hired a gentleman by the name of Michael that will be taking this on. So that's the email. It's heartconnections at mymsuccess.com. Okay. Now, the gratitude group section of the ambassador program, we've had many people that want to, once they experience business mastery, they say to us, now I want to volunteer. I want to volunteer at the next business mastery, or I'm bringing a whole bunch of people I know and I want to be there. They'll say, I want to volunteer. So we decided to come up with a credit system to thank our volunteers. Here's how the credits work. You can earn credits while changing lives, and you can also learn how to run an event. If you are someone that in the future or now, you're doing events in your own business, well, here is perhaps how you can learn how Make Your Mark does it. We get commented all the time that we are one of the best companies out there that does events. So learn from us. We don't mind. Learn from us. So when you do a 2-hour event, when you volunteer at a 2-hour event, for each event you get what's called half a credit. So when you do 2 of them, you get a 1 full credit. Anytime you're volunteering for a full day event, you will get 1 credit. And at Business Mastery, you will get 3.5 credits. So what you can earn through the gratitude group, which is volunteering, is when you get 5 credits, we will send you the video at your request. We send it because some people want to keep saving their credits. So at your request, we will send you the video trade show training. Now what that is if you do trade shows or expos, there is an effective way to do it, and most people, I can tell you, do it non-effectively. Colin will educate. It's a video series. He was training some trade show business owners, and we would send that to you. When you get 10 credits, you get a complimentary access to a one-day live training of your choice. Now, for any of you that are already in the Sherpa program, you might do a one-day this year, and now you've got 10 credits next year. Take advantage of it, because sometimes the content is a little different. As certain things evolve and as we learn new skills and a more effective way to do something, we will always pass that on to our students. So you can take advantage of that. So ambassador community. Each month we have a live ambassador training, and each month we go through different education for you as a business owner. Again, my training in the ambassador program every month is different, and every month you can apply the education into your business. I will always educate, and once I have what we call a city ambassador in Dallas, that person will educate all the ambassadors. We educate all the ambassadors across the board the exact same, every city, because we know what works and what doesn't. So February 20th, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I'm going to be there. I would love to get hugs from everybody there. We'll do that at the Corner Cafe in Louisville. Those of you that were at the Ambassador Breakfast, same location. Get there a little early so that you can order some food, and let's support the restaurant and support the community. So for now, that's where the, hey, if any of you know a restaurant that, because Corner Cafe doesn't have a TV or a monitor, because you all are from Dallas and that area, you might know a restaurant where we could move it to, not for February 20th, we'll stay there, but in the future where we can move it to that might have a nice screen so that I can put PowerPoints up and we can have visuals. So if you know of anything, certainly let us know. February 20th, I'd like to see you all there. Now here's some contact information. If you have any questions, definitely call us. But if you want our emails, anything to do with the ambassador program, you can, myself and Ryan, you can reach, Ryan really manages this email, and he would love to support you. The email is AMB, that stands for ambassador. So A is in Apple, M is in mother, B is in Bob, at mymsuccess.com. Anything to do with conferences or events that you have questions on or you want to introduce us to, that is Heart Connections with an S at mymsuccess.com. The gratitude group, if you want to volunteer at an event, Irene manages this email. You will love her. She is awesome. Gratitude at mymsuccess.com. And of course, our toll-free number for you is 1-844-560-5609. We are on Pacific Standard Time, and our office is open 9 to 5. Certainly either leave a message or email us, and we would love to answer any question you have and support you. We also have Facebook groups. We have an MYM Ambassador group. So if you're on Facebook, go ahead and join that group. We'll accept you as a member. It is a closed group, so it's only ambassadors. And right now, we've done ambassadors across. It's good to meet different people in different cities. So we have one group that is all ambassadors across the country. I know there is a Dallas group specifically as well. And then we have MYM Gratitude Team. So that is, if you want to volunteer and you want to meet more volunteers, that's a separate group. Oops, sorry. Okay, now I will unmute everybody. Unmute all. If anyone has any questions, I am here to be of service to you. So you're welcome to ask any questions. Wow, you guys are awesome. No questions. It must be as clear as water for you. So that's wonderful. Excuse me. Know that, oh, now I can see everybody that's here. Claire, Jeff, Rose, Tracy, Patricia, thank you for being on this. I trust you've learned some things about the ambassador. Go into your back office and play around. That's the only way, you know, you really get to know what's available for you. Email yourself in the share section so you can see what will be sent out to people. And you are actually able to change the words. You don't have to use the template. You can go in there and edit it, which is nice. But sometimes people don't know what to say, so we put in a template. But, you know, have fun with it. And let's take partnership and let's help all the entrepreneurs in Dallas. Eventually, we'll be in other places in Texas. And we just really want to support all entrepreneurs because we want them to make the money they want, and we want to support them in the lifestyle they want. So is there any final comments anybody wants to make? Okay. Well, I want to wish you all a fantastic week, and I'm so looking forward to seeing you there February 20th when I'm in Dallas. And other than that, I wish you all the success and move forward. Oh, there's a chat. Okay, hang on one second. I'm going to check this chat before we go. Oh, great training. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Okay, wonderful. Well, you loves and hugs to all of you, and have a great week. I'm going to sign off now. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.